On the road to the KCAC, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, it is Heritage Conference Media Day, and we're with Purchase Line Boys head coach Dylan Huey talking about his team and the Heritage Conference. Coach, off season for your team, and I know that you've been working hard and they've been working hard. Tell me first about summer preparations for this season. Did you give them goals in the off season?
Yeah, they had goals. We challenged them to be better defensively and to communicate more. So that was one thing that we really focused on all summer, just getting them to go through talking drills on defense, shell drill, closeouts, all that stuff, and try to get them to work hard on defense.
Did you get them into some summer leagues?
Yeah, we played in 2 summer leagues. We played in Northern Cambrias and we played at Marion Center.
Yeah, that summertime basketball is it's interesting because there were a lot of people who tell you it doesn't really resemble what the actual season is going to be like. But how did what they did in the off season in the summertime? How did that translate to what you've seen so far in practice?
No, it's good. We're a very young team, so getting them the extra games was really big. Just get them playing some games. So you can see it now, like when we're scrimmaging and just in practice, there's more confidence and more team chemistry between the kids. They're moving the ball better. Our spacing's a little better defensively. They're moving quicker and they're just working harder. So getting them more games under their belt is a really big thing.
Team has struggled in recent years, but there have been games where some of the guys, in fact, 2 of the guys that we're looking at right now, they're going to be over here talking with us in a couple of moments. They've had some big games, and just the struggle to put it all together has eluded you in recent years. Tell me about how you address that on the practice floor in order to get ready for a Heritage Conference season.
Yeah, it's getting them to play 4 quarters all in one game. We'll play a good half one game, and then we'll struggle the first half of the next to play the good second half that game. It's getting them to play all 4 quarters in one game. So really trying to get them in shape more. We've done a lot more conditioning, so maybe it's easier to talk in the second half more, and they're moving quicker, moving longer. They don't need as many breaks. And then we got a pretty solid couple kids that will be able to come off the bench that'll give some breaks and keep them fresh moving forward.
Heritage Conference season can be a grind, especially when you get into January and the flu bug hits the team and one guy gets hurt or another guy, and there are those sorts of things that go on. Keeping them on an even keel through the month of December and into January sometimes can be a challenge. Tell me about this group of seniors and their maturity and how they are able to lead this group.
Yeah, these 2 have been with us for the last 2 years, so they understand how we want to play. They understand what we need to do. They're both vocal guys, so they can help keep kids on track and not screwing around and all the stuff that kids want to do. And so really hoping they just step up vocally and go. And then we have one other senior that we actually lost for a while with an injury in football. So hopefully when he comes back, he can step right in and help out as well.
Style of play for the Red Dragons this year, up-tempo, half-court game, how would you like to see them play?
Well, we're going to try to get more up-tempo this year. We don't have a lot of size, so we're going to try. Got a lot of quick guards, so we're going to try to run with some teams, be in shape, and try to push the ball down the floor.
All right, Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The head coach of the Purchase Line Red Dragons, Dylan Huey. Stephen Peruso comes over to visit with us. Again, it is Heritage Conference Media Day, and the Red Dragons getting set for their season. I was talking a couple of moments ago with Coach about the style of play and how you guys are able to translate what you do in the off season into the regular season. So talk to me about the summer and the play that you were able to get in.
We've had a lot of summer leagues. We had maybe, I think, if I can remember right, 2 summer leagues. Got a lot of games in, got a lot of time. We had some different kids showing up you wouldn't expect. And we look pretty good.
When you play summer league ball, of course, you might not be playing a team that you'll play in the regular season. You might not have a Heritage Conference team across from you. Playing some of those other schools, and they can be bigger schools as well, that has to be pretty helpful, doesn't it?
Yep, definitely. It gives us the practice for other teams in the Heritage, like the better teams and the worst teams. So,
your game last season, we saw you light it up one night where you were absolutely on fire, and I know that's a game that is going to go down in history at Purchase Line. But that group of guys is what made that happen for you. You don't have those big nights on a basketball floor without a really good team and a good group of guys around you.
Yes, definitely. Basketball is a team sport for a reason. I mean, those guys got the ball to me when I was hot, and then I did my job and got it done. Hopefully looking to do it more this year. So
In the Heritage Conference, of course, there are a lot of good basketball teams, and you know that you're going to be up against one on practically any night that you take the floor. For you and your teammates, do you talk about that a lot, the fact that this team is going to be good and here's the challenge with that one?
Yes, definitely. I mean, we look at other competition, Heritage play, just all of our guys have an experience. We only lost one senior. We gained 2 freshmen that are pretty good, and we look to have them get playing time. Just the experience over the years will help us push to be better in the Heritage.
All right. So when you think about goals for this team this season, and I've said this to a couple of the players and to the coaches as well, I know being back here in a couple of months would be a great goal to have, but the District 6 playoffs out there as well, and I know that you'd like to have both of those, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir. I mean, when it comes to goals, we were one of the worst defenses, personally. We gave up so many points last year, and if we improve on that, I think we have a real shot of being pretty good.
All right, very good. Good to have you. Stephen Peruso of the Red Dragons. We're going to get Jacob Kaufman in here as well from the Red Dragons. This is another guy with, coaches will say he has a motor. And I know that you've heard that down through the years. You love to play that up-tempo game, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, coming from a family that's very competitive, it's kind of just in my blood, I feel like, but yeah.
Playing with this group of guys that you've been playing with for a few years now, and probably going back to youth basketball with some of them when you were just in the elementary grades, that's a really special relationship you build up, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean with Steven, he came in a couple years ago. Most of these kids I've been playing with since elementary school, and it's nice to see the younger kids that I used to play with, now them coming up to the varsity. It's nice to see them put in the work, kind of just coming from where I came from. So it's just nice to see them.
When you had all of those upperclassmen that you were the young guy and they were the upperclassmen, you looked to them for leadership. Do you see that happening now with you as a senior?
Yeah. I mean, I would really like to see the younger kids look up to us seniors, because it's one thing I did do with the seniors whenever I was first coming into varsity. I feel like it's a big thing for those younger kids, because most of the stuff I do now is some of the stuff that I looked up to looking at the other seniors. So I feel like I can carry on through that and help the younger kids.
Talking about style of play, and I know that you love to get out after it defensively, and especially in the full court, create the turnover and then get the transition bucket. That's a pretty good formula to follow, but you know that you're up against a really good team in any single night and really good players. So talk about getting out there on the floor and having the chance to make a difference with your defense.
Yes. I mean, this year I feel like we're going to have solid defense. We're kind of an all-guard team. We don't really have much height. So I feel like defense is really going to be big parts of the games for us. I feel like we can play a fast-paced game against other teams. So I feel like that's going to get us one step ahead of them at times. But yeah, I feel like that's all pretty much.
All right, Red Dragon goals. Coach talked to you about those?
Are you talking like personal goals or? Both. Personal goals, I'd say I just want to focus on tempo. I feel like past years we've kind of focused on letting the other team control the tempo of the game, letting them get ahead. I feel like this year we need to depend on ourselves controlling our game. Don't let the other team take control of us, just enough to where we can control our own game.
Very good, Jacob. Have a great senior season. Purchase Line Red Dragons getting set for a Heritage Conference season, and we're on the road to the KCAC presented by First Commonwealth Bank.